We'll be back. All right, so that's the job. I'm gonna drive you up to these houses, to these bus stops, to these mailboxes. Okay. You're gonna put Daddy's sticker on there.
Oh, Daddy?
What?
I think there's a bus stop.
Yeah, it is. It's a bus stop. It's a bus stop at the end of the road. Remember, don't let your leg touch that wheel. It's gonna be on fire.
Yeah, and then we're gonna put a sticker on that arrow.
You don't grind, don't eat. You hear me? Yeah, take it.
Take it?
Put it up. Put it right there. Make sure you rub it on there good. You got it flatten the bottom piece. There you go.
Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go travel to South Carolina?
Yeah.
North Carolina?
No, we go to South Carolina. We're gonna do some more, but we gotta flood the streets in Tampa first.
Yep.
So look, you got one down. 499.
499 to go.
Nah, 99.
99 to go. Wait, we had 500?
Yeah, I printed 500. You got rid of one.
Yeah.
You see that gray box over there? That speaker?
Yeah.
Go put it over there. Wait. I see somebody.
They're not gonna look.
We don't want them to catch us before we infiltrate. No, we ain't going to jail. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Today's Thursday. So, you already know, you guys already know what time it is. Time for a daily jewel, but not necessarily today. Gonna be more of an event. I think I do got a daily jewel in the stash that really applies to this one. After I knock the video out, I'll check, and if so, of course, it'll be in the description, but nevertheless, gonna give it to you viral, like I always do. But another one of my favorite subjects. I know I said that a million times, but again, like I said, these daily jewels are like my children. They are all my favorites. I can go on and on, which is what I plan to do anyway. But today's whole topic is really gonna be about character. Character just plays a vital role in so much, you know, whether it be money, whether it be relationships, whether it be career, you know, whatever it is, character plays a vital role, you know, in our day-to-day and everything we do, and especially our interactions with other people. And one of the biggest things I notice, again, and it's not just my generation, this is a worldwide thing, you know, old people, young people, black, white, Spanish, you know, no matter what walk of life you're in, a lot of us lack character. And when I say that, you know, great examples, if we've all seen it, we all know countless athletes who have made hundreds or, you know, many millions of dollars, and they find a way to dwindle in X amount of years. And it's not necessarily about the years, it's just about having character, period. You know, and I spoke on this earlier, I don't care who you know, where you've been, what you have, what you've accomplished, or how much money you have. If you lack character, you will find a way to dwindle all those things. You know, from the Antoine Walkers of the world, who played for the Celtics at one time. One of my favorite boxers, and one of the people I gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom and insight from, Mike Tyson. You know, the list goes on, and even people in our own circles that, you know, we've seen them, you know, at the top, and they found a way to dwindle it because they lack character. And when I say that, I mean for my people who have to live beyond their means, my people who have to keep up with the Joneses, my people who have to be on the scene, my people who live for social acceptance. You know, believe it or not, I know a lot of people who buy certain things just to post them on social media, and it's not that they necessarily have a, you know, that's their niche. some beautiful women walking dogs today. But it's not necessarily that that's their niche, or you know, that's just what they're into. They're more into acceptance. They haven't, you know, learned the true value of self-worth and the true value of the dollar, which is not much. So, you know, they spend a lot of their earnings, they spend a lot of their time trying to impress other people. And like I said, living beyond your means, you just have those people who get in certain positions or get a certain amount of money, you know, and they just, you know, they just go overboard. You know, you win $50 Levi's, you know, and you get this raise, or you know, you come up, or you run into a lump sum, you know, and you know, your nose is up now. You can't put on, you know, a pair of jeans that's less than $500. I've seen those people as well, and I'm sure you can relate. Those people lack character. You know, money changes a lot of people. Not even money, but position, titles. Those things change a lot of people. And like I said, the people who lack character, they will find a way to dwindle it. I personally know people. You know, you can give them $1 million today, they'll find a way to dwindle it by next week. But and like I said, it's not just monetary. It could be a position. It can be anything. But you know, just to go back to the original point, without character, you know, you'll blow everything. You know, and back to the means. One of the biggest things I say, that we must practice as a people, all people, because a lot of people suffer and deal with this issue when it comes to character. Is, you know, and I spoke on this in the Daily Jewel about hibernation. We have to try to live below our means, you know, not beyond them, not within them, below them. When you get 100, keep 80. You know, discipline yourself to work that 20, make it work for you. You know, get yourself something to eat, get gas, you know, cook, whatever you got to do, things of that nature. You don't have to have every Jordan. You don't have to, you know, eat at the finest restaurants. You don't have to get your car detailed by the guy that charges $50 every time. You know, wash it at home. Just things of that nature. And I continuously say this: should we not live like this, it's a problematic cycle. We're going to continuously be in this same state of living. But that happens to be one of the biggest ones with character. So many of us get in a position, or we get so complacent, or we get comfortable to, you know, to a certain amount of money we're making, or to things we're bringing in revenue wise, you know, that we just lose it. We lack character, we lack discipline, we lack self-control, you know. And like I said, you'll find yourself in that same position years down the road. And if not the same position, you'll be worse off. And like I said, you know, just taking it back to character, we got to practice modesty. We got to practice being humble. We got to practice consistency. I see far too many of my peers and people I know, you know, that feel the need to, you know, post their earnings, or post, you know, that, you know, it's 2015. Everybody's thumbing through a check. You know, they're broke boy. I mean, I don't know, man. I could pull my Instagram out and go down my timeline for hours of the nonsense I see. You know, I don't know what you believe in, who you believe in. We all different, but you know, my God has a funny sense of humor. And for those people who aren't humble, for those people who just, you know, they just can't be modest, it's not in them. You know, they get X amount of dollars and just forget where they've come from, or what they've been through, or that they've been through the same struggle as other individuals going through it, and just feel the need to, you know, post those things on social media, or you know, label them this and that, because temporarily you're up right now. Humble yourself. You know, the same way it comes is the same way it can go, and even worse. Consistency, I name that one too. With character, I peeped that with a lot of us. We put ourselves in positions to get money. We put ourselves in positions to come up. And again, we get so complacent, we get so comfortable that we lose the consistency. We lose the drive. We lose the work ethic. Especially in that position. It's crazy how fast we can forget the little things that got us there. And that's another one I see big time in my era. You know, people get promotions, or you know, they break through in business. You know, whatever your lane is, you find a way to, you know, make it flourish for you financially, and then you just take the back seat. You sit back and you act like, you know, these things last forever. Everything comes to an end. Michael Jordan is not winning rings no more. Kobe Bryant isn't winning rings anymore. It's a new era. It's a different day. So, and not to say they got complacent or they weren't consistent, because you know those guys are awesome. But consistency is a big one. You know, we get that cushion called the dollar up on us, and you know, and we just forget how to work. We get lazy. You know, we start taking days off. You know, we forget the struggle, we forget the grind, we forget the hustle, we forget, you know, everything that got us in that position. And like I said, you know, you gotta have that character. You gotta remain modest. You gotta remain humble. You gotta remain hungry. You have to, you know, let your business, or let your lane, or let your career, let your accounts, let those things flourish. Retain your mindset. And this goes back to, you know, one of my favorite ones, the intellectual property, the intangibles, the things you can't touch. Don't let go of the things that got you there. Far too many of us are doing that. And it just goes back to character. You know, and I'm not placing blame, because I understand a lot of us never had anything. A lot of us have grown up with nothing. So when we begin to obtain these things, you know, we lose ourselves. We get lost in the sauce sometimes. We just, you know, we lose it. We want to show the people we love how much we care about them. We want to treat ourselves because we struggled for so long. Listen, I'm with you. But what I'm not with you on is willful ignorance. We've seen these things happen to people we know. We've seen athletes. We've seen friends. We've seen family. Like I said, you know, go to the top financially, but they lack character. You know, they're on every scene. They're in every club. They need every shoe. They got every piece of jewelry. They need every car. They got to visit every 5-star restaurant. Listen, like I said a few Daily Jews ago, you have to be a thinking man or a thinking woman. You got to be somebody that's very analytical. You have to be able to take a step back, assess the situation, and go, you know what? I saw you fall down that same way, so I'm gonna make sure I don't do it that way. And I even said this ago. Hence is why every time you guys see me do these videos, you either gonna see me in a white tank top or a black t-shirt. My wardrobe consists of H&M joggers, $5 G-Man t-shirts from the corner store, and Hanes tank tops, and Patrick Ewing's. That's really it. And I say this in my most humblest tone. I've grossed $500,000. So, you know, keeping up with the Jordans, you know, getting Balmains, buying an $80 t-shirt, you know, all that material nonsense that means nothing. You know, we could do those things. We could, you know, we could keep up with the Joneses. The Maserati I one day want, you know, I could jump out and get it now, but it's not a smart decision right now for me. And I'm in a position to do so. But I remember as a child, my mother telling me to remain humble. I remember seeing a physical example with my father, even till this day. You know, financially, he's very well off, but he still is a man of the people. He's still humble. You know, he never boasts. He never, you know, you'll never see cash in his hand. You know, those crazy antics I see on Instagram, you'll never see those things. And I just say that to say this: we have to remain humble. We have to remain focused. You know, like I said, me and mine, we still 10 toes down. I started out in retail. You know, made strides there, made X amount of moves. I dropped the highest apparel app ever on Google Play for $120. Successfully sold that. I successfully sold my autobiography. But I just started my mentorship a few months ago. You know, and as you can see in the beginning of the video, we're still out in the streets. You know, we still out here, you know, in this 90-degree Florida weather, moving around, trying to advertise, trying to network, trying to push our mentorship, fighting to get into schools. You know, I'm still out here with my kids. You know, I don't have a street team. I'm out here with my children. We door to door, mailbox to mailbox, mall to mall, school to school. I haven't forgotten what got me here in the first place. That hard work, that dedication, those late nights, that groundwork, that consistency. And really, if I can do it, I know you can do it. That's all I'm really saying. So y'all, we definitely we definitely got to practice character. We got to build our character. And like I said, I understand. I'm not placing blame. I understand. You know, I can't speak for every state, but coming from my state, I come from a state where they'll fail you. They won't let you leave high school if you don't pass a Florida comprehension assessment test. It's called the FCAT. I just had to say it for the people who don't know. It may not be from Florida. But anyway, I come from a state where they'll do that. Me, myself, I failed physical education 1 year in high school. I believe it was 10th grade because I didn't dress out enough. But that same system doesn't teach us how to do our taxes. That same system doesn't teach us, you know, how to keep our composure and, you know, live within our means if we somehow make it out of this system and find a way to get $1 million. So I understand that game really wasn't built for us to win. It wasn't designed for us to win. But like I was saying originally, y'all, the game wasn't designed for us to win. So we have to definitely got to practice character, consistency, you know, educate ourselves. It's unfortunate. It's really a trial and error game. Like I said, I'm not faulting anybody, but you know, those are things we do have to get intact. Otherwise, we'll surely find a way to, you know, fail or ruin the things, the great things we have accomplished. But you know, y'all, like I said, that pretty much sums it up. Today's event, A Daily Jew, you know, whichever one you want to roll with, was all about character. Of course, you guys stay tuned. We'll have another one coming soon. Gotta wrap this one up short. Got my interns. They spotted me in the car. They hijacked me, and they will make sure that I don't finish this video. So I'm gonna wrap it up before they start going too crazy. Y'all wanna say what's up to the camera?
What's up?
I don't think they can see you there. You wanna say what's up, baby? Don't. What?
Hey. Mommy's
Anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all next time. She's about to start rambling.
Mommy's not here, but she's at work.
All right. Tell everybody bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, cousin.